Championships, Tianjin, China, just about ready to start rotation 6. There hasn't been much to cheer about for United States fans. China has posted a good score. The Americans have fared poorly, but realistically, Bart, 2 teams have a chance to win.
And they're coming into some critical events. Russia will be on the balance beam, and they're a little more than 7/10 of a point ahead of Romania coming up on their worst event, the uneven bars.
Here is Olga Roshupkina on vault.
She's a little underpowered. She's a great all-around gymnast and pretty balanced, but she needs to build up her leg strength a little bit because on the floor and vault events, she's a little bit weak. This vault has a 9.70 start value. It's a Yurchenko style. Okay, not bad, but as you can see, she doesn't quite get off the horse and launch it like an Amanar or an Atler. Watch what she does, a half on right here, and then a half off and a backflip. Not bad, but it will get a modest score.
Vault number 2 coming up. She got a 9.075.
Generally, you put up your weakest athletes early in the lineup, as she is going here, and you build to your stronger ones. This is a 9.8 start value. That's too bad. Oh.
That will cost her.
Oh, she's not only disappointed, but you know that just munches the ankles.
And obviously distraught, Olga Roshupkina.
Let's take a look at what happens here. This is the half on. She comes on pretty high and is not able to get the kind of catapulting push off the horse that she needed. Here's another good example. You need to come in low like a stone skipping across the water, and she came in too high on the pre-flight, which allows her to get nothing off on the post-flight. That's unfortunate.
Roshupkina of Ukraine, 8.650. On her second vault, the average 8.862.
It's a very tight battle for third place with China and Ukraine right now, so they need better performances there.
Here is Ekaterina Lobaznyuk from Russia. Her beam routine.
And this is a polished young lady. We were hoping to see her last year at the Junior Europeans in Russia, but she broke her arm and unfortunately couldn't compete. But you want to talk about a gymnast that has it all. She does. She has the power, and as you can see, she has the execution and the presence. Front right to a wolf jump. Nice combination. Watch this move here. Half turn to a front somersault. Boy, she's waiting a while for it. Nicely done. That's what they call an Arabian. Perfect execution. She took a little too long to set that up. It's unusual to see 2 aerial walkovers. Oh, you saw her look over to the side. The gymnasts have about 1.5 minutes to complete the routine. She looked over, I believe, to see the score timer, to see if she's within the time limit. And she makes it.
One of the bright young stars of the Russian team. You could say that about every one of their gymnasts, though, couldn't you?
That's about right. Leonid Arkayev, the head coach of the Russian teams, has so many young ladies to pick from.
The score for Ekaterina Lobaznyuk, 9.6. Rock solid.
And meanwhile, over on the uneven bars, the Romanians doing well, averaging a little more than a 9.5. So it's going to be a tight battle as we get ready for the final performances here.
Russia and Romania for the gold at the 1999 World Championships. We'll be back with the final competitors after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to the 1999 World Championships. We're set for Romania's Simona Amanar.
The Romanians have done well so far on the bars with a 9.412 from Ungurianu all the way up to a 9.637 for Olaru. This is not Simona's best event, and yet there's an enormous amount of pressure on them in this final rotation. They came into this 0.7 of a point behind the Russians, and the Romanians having to finish on their weakest event. So far, their scores have been good here, though. Nice full pirouettes over the top. It's going to get a nice score. It's not the creative original routine from someone like Khorkina, but it has enough difficulty. And as can be expected from the Romanians, they do not give away valuable points and deductions, and they certainly don't take any unnecessary risks. Nice layout double at the end.
The score for Simona Amanar, 9.7. Excellent. Svetlana Khorkina, she needs just a 9.4 to secure the team championship for Russia.
She has the ability to get a huge score on this event. Beautiful opening run. The Russians have had 2 weak scores here, an 8.725 from Kovalyova and a 9.35 from Produnova. So they can't afford a slip here. Beautiful swing through back handspring. Oh! On one of her signature moves, a full twisting back handspring, she falls. Oh, there is no way she can get the 9.4 she needs now. Anytime a gymnast falls off the apparatus, it's a 0.5 of a point deduction, plus form errors and other technical deductions. So that score is out of reach. We've come to expect so much from this young lady, Olympic gold medalist, world all-around champion. The pressure of going on the beam in the final rotation is enormous. Here's her dismount. That will not be enough for the Russians. Hard to believe after having nearly a 1-point lead after the first rotation. She falls off on a move. Perhaps she should have taken this move out and gone for a safer exercise. That's not her style.
Well, you have to credit the Romanians, and especially Simona Amanar, for putting on the pressure. Khorkina, a 9.075. So a very discouraging finish for Svetlana Khorkina and the Russian team.
She's the spirit and the intensity and the heart of this team. It's tough to watch that happen.
The Romanian celebration has begun. There is Octavian Belu, Romania's head man, and he has coached his team to the 1999 World Championship by about 0.3 of a point.
The Romanians won the last 4 world team titles in a row. That's amazing.
The final results: Romania edges Russia on the final performance of the evening. China moves up and takes third by just 0.1 of a point over Ukraine. The surprising Australia squad finishes 5th, and the United States, you have to say it, a disappointing 6th. Let's go over to Bart Connor. Bart?
Kelly, this team came into this competition tonight with a lot of intensity. Good start on vault, and then this has been a weird night, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. We did some great routines and didn't get rewarded for them, and then we did some routines that weren't our best. But the girls are a great group of fighters, and I was pleased to be on the floor with them.
Vanessa, it didn't go the way it should have gone, did it?
No, not really. I started off pretty well, but it just kind of went down from there a little bit for me. But it's okay, though. I'm glad our team pulled together. Kristen did a great team routine. And, I think we're a great team.
Kristen, you had a great night, but this has been a weird scene. strange crowd reaction, strange judging. How do you assess all of this?
I don't know. I just try to not pay attention to that and go out and do my job that I know I can do. And if I don't get the score, then, you know, that's their problem. I know I did my best, and hopefully we'll come together again next year for the Olympics.
Kelly, where does this team go from here? It's a great team, obviously, but tonight it just wasn't there.
Where are we going from here tonight? I think we're going out to dinner and back to watch the boys meet.
Congratulations.
Thanks.